Did you know that Uranus can fit 63 Earths inside of it? And that's not even the biggest planet. That's the third biggest planet. Do you know how crazy that is? That's just insane. We interrupt your program with an important message. Alright guys, we're back at Daily Challenge. Sorry for interrupting your program. I have to do that though. Gotta do the Daily Challenge. Alright, let's roll the dice. Sorry it's dark in here. I'm not gonna stay in here. I'm just going in here for rolling the dice. Please land on something new. Of course, it's very easy. Well, at least it's easy. Alright, let's go ahead and pick very easy. There's now 8 of them left. What does this say? It says... say Logan's name backwards. Alright, I'm going to say Logan's name backwards. I have to figure out how to say his name backwards, and I didn't even throw it in the trash. It's on the floor now. I need to figure out how to say Logan's name backwards before 10 seconds. I'll tell you when to start. Alright, let's do this. Start. Nagal. I got that right. Nagal. Alright. So, yep, I won that challenge. This has been Daily Challenge. Relativity. Over and out. Not for this. No, don't think the video's about to end. I'm just gonna go back to the video you're watching, okay? I'm sorry for interrupting the intro video if you wanted to hear that video, but whatever. You can see it in the next video. That has been it for Daily Challenge. Back to your program.
Why do you have to keep on interrupting the program? And this time we
Did it on the outro? How mean. How mean of you. Okay, so, sorry about that little interruption. It's just really annoying when they keep on doing that. They do that basically in every video. Not just the fact and opinion, basically every video. It gets on my freaking nerves though. So yeah, back to Uranus. You know why? You know something about Uranus? Okay, first of all, I don't think you know this, but Uranus is actually straight. Okay? It's straight. Okay? It used to be. This is in the past. Okay? It was straight. But then a huge, I mean huge, basically a planet meteor came toward it. It was basically the size of a planet. Probably half the size of Uranus, which is way bigger than Earth. It hit Uranus by the side and tilted it, and so now the ring is going like this. It's like this, and if it's not perfectly straight up like that, it's gotta be like this a little. Gotta be like that a little. If it's not perfectly straight up, I know it's something like this though. But yeah, tilted it. Now, that huge meteor. Imagine what would happen if that hit Earth. It would literally demolish Earth. It would demolish Earth. I don't know how bad that would be. It would probably push Earth because of how bad that would be. It would literally probably push it. I don't even know if you can push a planet, but it would just demolish Earth if that thing came. That thing would look so big if you saw it coming. It would look like it just covers up the sky. You wouldn't see anything else because of how big that meteor was. That's insane. That is insane. If you were on that meteor, you'd think our Earth would look super tiny compared to that meteor. If I compared the meteor to Earth, the meteor would be like, this is Earth, okay? Okay, let me show you something. You see that tiny dot there? That is Earth. The meteor will take up half of the camera sighting. Except that's a circle going out this way. This whole thing right here is the circle. And that little dot is Earth. That's probably how big that thing is. That is just insane. That's insane. That's insane. Probably Earth is like this much bigger. and the thing's like this big. But yeah, pretty crazy. So yeah, the temperature on Uranus is, this is gonna blow your mind. The temperature is insane. Okay, it's insane. Now it is minus 216 degrees Celsius on Uranus, or minus 357 degrees Fahrenheit. Isn't that insane? Isn't that insane? Super insane. That is super cold. Okay, that isn't even as cold as Neptune. If you didn't watch Neptune's video, you should go watch it. But that isn't anywhere near as cold as Neptune. And you know how cold that is? Literally, if you stepped outside, you would just all of a sudden freeze. You couldn't move. You'd just be ice sculpture right there. Neptune, you'd freeze extremely faster. Basically, if I opened the door here and didn't walk outside, I'd freeze and just sit here. Neptune is way more colder. But yeah, that's the temperature on Uranus, which is insane. If you were to travel to Uranus, it would take 7.3 years. You know why I think that's crazy how short that is? I literally thought that to go to Mars, it took like 50 years. I don't even know what I was thinking. I just thought that was it, because I never even looked up how fast a space shuttle moves. But that is way faster than I thought. I thought you couldn't even get there. But I didn't know the space shuttle traveled that fast. So actually, yeah, you can get to Uranus. Of course, the asteroid belt, I don't know how you get past that. Maybe, I don't see what's the point though with that. You could go over it or under it. I don't know. It's weird. But you could go over it or under it. I don't know why they don't just do that. I don't know. It's pretty weird. But whatever. And Uranus, being the 7th planet away from the sun, it is 7 points. I mean, no, not 7. It's 1.787 billion miles away from the sun. Crazy. Now, how long would it take to orbit the sun? It would take 84 years to orbit the sun. Pretty crazy. So that's how long a year is on Uranus. 84 years. I don't know if that really makes sense what I just said. Maybe like Earth takes 1 year, we call it a year, to get circle around Earth, the sun. But other planets, isn't that their specific year when they circle around? Isn't that their specific year? Is that what their year is? That's the distance? I don't know. But that's just my guess. That's an opinion. That's why it's called Fact and Opinions. And if you were on Uranus, instead of you having your, normal watch, it would take 17 hours, 14 minutes for it to be a day. So your normal watch wouldn't work. You need to get a clock that instead of having 24 hours, what would it need to reach? Instead of having from 1 to 12, what would it have? What's half of 17? Okay, yeah. You need to have half numbers up there and stuff, but 8.5 is what your clock would say at the top. That's what your watch would say. 8.5, it would be at the top of it, and then the first number, I don't know what the first number would be. I don't really know. You could figure that out, but 8.5 is the max. You got to figure out how to split that into. What do you split that into? You got to split that into. I don't even know. Whatever. But yeah, that's how long a day is. 17 hours, 14 minutes. And the radius of Uranus. Oh, that maybe rhymed. The radius of Uranus. I don't know if that really rhymed, but I think it did. But yeah, the radius is 15.759 miles. That's from the center. That's from the very center where gravity starts, from all the way out where the planet stops. That's what the radius means. Okay? Okay? Alright, we're going to go off topic to Neptune. Something about Neptune. And, Neptune, okay? If I was going to Neptune, which is, it's still my favorite planet. Kuiper is my most favorite. Neptune is still my favorite. No, it's not my best favorite, but I still like Kuiper and Neptune. Kuiper and Neptune are my two favorite planets now. I love them. But Neptune, if I was going to Neptune from when I was first born, I would have been there like this year or last year. I would have just arrived. This year or last year. Because it takes 12 years to get there. And I turned 12 last year. Which is insane. So, on my birthday, I would arrive to Neptune if I was first born and I started going there. That's the approximate amount. But on my birthday, I would have arrived. Pretty insane. I'd say it was a little bit longer though, because then you have to dodge like asteroids if you ever see one or whatever. Stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. I didn't even know that. So yeah, that was a little off topic. But yeah, that's about it for, let me real quick tell you the mass. Real quick, here's the mass of Uranus, because I'm not sure what this means or how to say it, but that's the mass of Uranus as you see. And this gives you an actual idea of the mass. I don't even know what that means though. If you know what that means, post in the comments below, because I seriously do not know what that means. What does that mean? The little arrow pointing up? What? That doesn't mean anything to me. So, yeah, that has been it for Uranus and the Fact and Opinion video. If you liked the video, please leave a like if you liked the video. And if you're watching this video, thank you so much for watching this video. Literally, the most you could do is watch my videos. That's the most you could do for me. The least you could do is subscribe. I mean, I care more about views than anything else. So yeah. If you're watching this, thank you so much for watching. Lotivity.